Rebecca Happy here with Ottawa Restaurants Director, and we're speaking with Tim Van Dyke of Lunch Inc. as he gets ready to launch his new food truck with the Ottawa Food Truck launches in the month of May. Welcome.
Hi, Rebecca. Thanks for having me.
And so we're in the middle of your kitchen, I see.
We are sitting in the lunch kitchen, otherwise known as the commissary to our retail locations in Chinatown. This is where it all happens. In fact, we are in my desk, or I'm talking to you from my desk. There's on my left a filing cabinet and everything else I need to do my job, and my team works alongside me. Everything comes out of here. We get multiple deliveries between the hours of 6 and 7 a.m. in the morning, and our team just go at full production. We've got 3 deadlines over the course of the morning for distribution to our locations, all that culminate close to the noon hour by the time we're servicing the end of our catering side. But yeah, we do it all fresh from scratch out of here. It took a lot to get it to this stage, but we're pleased with the fluidity now and the way it works. Of course, the food truck, which is a really big deal, a great opportunity for us with working with the city and expanding our base downtown. And then I've got another location due to open for July, just on the Quebec side in Gatineau.
So tell us, what made you want to go mobile?
I was mobile. I was driving in my car, listening to the CBC, and it had been put out, I think, that day, the call for applicants for the lift on the moratorium for food truck licensing in the city. And it's obviously a great trend in many cities across North America now. And we had at one point, a couple of years ago, actually looked at a brief feasibility study for us to service different markets in the sort of classic gut wagon sense, just for different ways of expanding our brand. So it just clicked. If the city was going to offer the opportunity, then I would make a go for it. And it was, as I understood it, a competitive proposal process, and we put ours together, and we're just really thankful of the opportunity now. It was great dealing with Philip Powell in the city. Of course, with the truck, we feel as though we have a great opportunity to feature more of our great suppliers. So, and with the added exposure that we're getting from the truck because of people like yourself and other folks in the city that have taken great interest in this, it behooves me to make sure that we come up with some new stuff. But I mean, it's not too far off of what we try to do on a regular basis with the company. We're always striving to create a better product and market something interesting, featuring local suppliers. So you'll see a lot of the same stuff, but of course with the truck in the summer coming, we can do some real theme-oriented product. The truck itself will function as our retail locations do. So we will offer everything that we do currently in our retail locations, including point-of-sale services like your debit, credit, everything. And we hope to manage people through as fast as we do at our retail locations now. So that's part of the trick and part of the customization of it. But I know with the initial launch, we've had great success with Michael McKenzie at Sea to Sausage and Mike DeCastro at the Bootleg Porchetta Company. So we're just finalizing a couple of real feature products for their stuff in conjunction with ours, and hopefully it gets warm and we'll have lots of gazpacho.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Can you sort of take us on the journey it took to sort of be a big food industry person for the city of Ottawa? Like, did you grow up thinking you always wanted to work in the food industry?
No, I didn't grow up in the food industry. In fact, I grew up in retail. So it's why the marriage of food and the way we operate in a retail sense makes sense to me. So that sort of is. That's how that came about. But no, I lived in London, England when I was young, and couldn't afford much. and there was a particular sandwich shop that was by no means small, and they ended up quite huge, called Pret a Manger. And just the concept and the quality of the food product kept me alive and kept me really happy. And it's still my favorite lunch when I go back to London. My wife's family's from there, so we're there quite often. So that was the inspiration. And then just marrying the two over the years as it was really it. So I think I've been thinking about it since the mid '90s, to be honest. But these things certainly don't happen overnight, and it's nice of you to say. I don't know if we're big in Ottawa yet, but we do serve a lot of people lunch, and it makes me proud that there's that many people interested in eating with us. So it's coming along, but we're nowhere near the end yet. So it's just fun to see things growing right now.
So your hours of operation are just for lunch?
We're open. We open early. Some of our locations do better for breakfast than others, depending on the local competition, I suppose. So, the big coffee industry in Ottawa is very competitive. We've got great neighbors in Bridgehead in a couple of instances. So we open at 7 with the rest of them, and we do breakfast clearly, and then we roll into our big time of day. It is the fault of calling your company lunch that lunch will be the major feature. I can't see dinner ever coming around, but we do a great breakfast. So I mean, we grow it. We keep on working on that. But yeah, lunch is our big time of day. I'm not afraid to say it's amazing. We do on a retail level, 50% of all of our walk-in business is compressed into 1 hour of the day between 12 and 1. So for us, it's been more of a logistical effort to be able to service that volume in such a compressed period of time, and to make sure that people can get in and out without compromising the limited amount of time they have these days. So that's it. Some people question me before I called it lunch. I'll say that.
So. Where can we find your truck?
The truck is on Albert Street between Kent and Lyon. So for those that know their towers, we're right in front of Place de Ville on the north side of Albert, and literally the north entrance, and then across the road from Constitution Square on the transit system.
And your hours of operation, is that like 7 days a week or 5 days a week? How's that going to work?
The downtown is 5 days a week, but we're looking at opportunities of doing things on the weekend. I think it's still a process for the city to wrap their heads around the overall interest in food trucks, especially relative to what different people are selling. I mean, it's amazing how many opportunities are coming our way between some of the farmers markets, between some private landowners that are close to some of the city's nicer parks. I'm concentrated on involving ourselves in some of Ottawa's festivals. The Dragon Boat Festival is going to be a big push for us, so our weekends will be busy, but of course the beauty of the truck is that technically it's mobile, so it'll be an opportunity for us to get it to as many different parts of the city as possible. During the week, though, as with our retail locations, minus a few of the mall locations, we like the 5 day a week. We would love to see more people in downtown Ottawa on the weekends. So by demand, we'll start opening up more, I'm sure.
So out of all the, there's a lot of choice for people in Ottawa now with the 18 new trucks coming, and lots of sandwich places. Why would we choose to come to lunch?
Well, I don't know if there's a lot of overlap. I think the city did a great job of selecting a broad range of products between all of the trucks and the carts. So people that know our product know that it's soup, sandwiches, and salads, and again, all from scratch. So I would never suggest coming to us versus one of the other trucks. We know, and some of whom I'd been to school with, as Ottawa's a small town, are really offering a great product as well as just be really different from ours. I mean, my thing in life and why I open lunch is because I do love a sandwich for lunch, and there's nothing better than a homemade soup, even in the summer months. Or a salad to go with that. So we sell, and again, I'm very proud of what we do, a great, fresh, honest product that involves a lot of great people, including our suppliers. So it's there's a reason why people are shopping with us, and I encourage people to do it more. So for us, it's just an ability to expose the brand and get it to more people. But yeah, I wouldn't want to take away from any of the others. I'm looking forward to trying out all the other product that's available. From seafood, which is a special niche, to baked potatoes, right? Like we, based on the way we deliver our product, we have limitations as to what we do, and I like to only do what we do well. So you got to try them all. But I think that the folks that know us and those that don't yet will appreciate what it is that we do. So they'll be happy to come around, I'm sure. And well, it's going to be a really cool truck. There'll be some fun music playing from it as well. So.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for dropping by today, and looking forward to visiting your truck.
Well, thanks, Rebecca. Again, I'm really appreciative of the opportunity to chat with people about what we're doing. So I really appreciate it.
Okay, bye-bye.